Not just another game on the schedule, Greg. Fans and players alike are excited for tonight.
I mean, this is a championship caliber matchup. There is a ton of talent in this one, and I think it's a great test for both teams.
Now let's take a look at the Nuggets opening lineup. Gordon and Jokic hold down the post for him. The wing set for them, Barton and Porter. And it's Murray in at the point. Bogdanovich dishes to Conley. Back to Bogdanovich. Clock at 6. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
Always good to see Bogdanovich use his height to his advantage because he's got the size needed to grab those offensive rebounds.
Here's Murray. Count that one.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now, here's Mitchell. Gobert finds Mitchell. Nice ball movement by Utah. O'Neal, that's a two-pointer. Here's Bogdanovich. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Bogdanovich has got his second basket of the night.
On the perimeter and on the inside, too, Bogdanovich able to put points on the board.
Here's Murray up on top. Covered by Conley.
Boy, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all.
And, guys, if the defense pays too much attention to Murray as a scorer, he can find his teammates with the pass.
And you know what, Greg? That surprised me. Watching him just the 1 year in Kentucky, I didn't know he had that in his package, but he's a terrific passer. And you're right. His feel for the game is outstanding.
Pass to Jokic. Over Gobert. Jokic, no good. Jazz have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. From past the arc, and stolen by Murray. And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. And they double up Gordon. It's Porter outside. Not going to go that time. The Jazz go the other way with it. The pass to O'Neal. Back to Bogdanovich. Pass to O'Neal. Three-pointer. They get it again. Here's Gobert. That one doesn't go. And Murray's got the ball here for the Nuggets. Trailing by 2. Porter kicks to Jokic. Porter inside. Guarded by O'Neal. Good. Nice job down low.
Sweet move by Porter Jr. Getting around the contact and finding the hoop.
Pass to Bogdanovich. Back to Mitchell. It's hauled in by Michael Porter.
Remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Jokic against Bogdanovich. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Now here's Murray. And then Gordon with the dunk.
Nobody does it better than Gordon on the alley-oop. Boom!
Conley against Murray. Conley, the pass to Mitchell. Another miss by Utah. Denver in the lead. Now let's find out what head coach Quinn Snyder had to say to David Aldridge. David.
Well, Kevin, he said for them to prevail, they've got to be stout in the post and close off those driving lanes. If they fail to do those two things, it could be a very long night. And to be honest, he didn't sound like he thought they could.
Thanks so much, David. Now Conley. After Bogdanovich missing on that last three-pointer.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Barton dishes to Porter. Here's Gordon. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that.
Nice seeing Gordon get it done over some pretty tight, stingy defense there, showing just how confident he is in the post.
Now here's Gobert. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Conley kicks to Bogdanovich. Over Gordon. Jokic grabs the miss. They play the clock right, then go 2 for 1.
Just got to time it up right.
Murray, no good. Jazz trail by 4. Over in the corner, Conley. Here's Bogdanovich. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
And, you know, stretching out for that one, Bogdanovic showing a little elevation for a guy who typically stays close to the ground.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Gordon against Bogdanovic. Murray the pass to Jokic. Back to Murray. 5 to shoot. The three. The three-pointer is right on target. Murray's got 5.
Immensely confident in his game. Murray doesn't think twice about pulling the trigger from deep, nor should he.
And that does it for the first quarter. Nuggets ahead, up by 5. And
All right, lookers coming onto the court. Come on, get loud for your chance.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And the Nuggets, guys, what jumps out to you, numbers one?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you look at the energy, the effort defensively, they put it all out there in that opening quarter.
So out there for the Nuggets right now, the forwards are Porter and Gordon. The guards are out there for them, Murray and Barton. And it's Jokic into the center, locking down the middle. Murray for 3. Utah with the rebound. Gobert's got his 4th rebound in this one. To the paint. Here's Conley. And it's Jokic with the rebound.
Oh, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
First team foul.
The Nuggets leading by 5. Murray outside. Pass to Jokic. Here's the 3. And Murray. Here we go. Can't cash in from close range.
This shot's just, it's not there right now. With this team leading, perhaps, you know, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
Bogdanovic, no luck.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one. And you watch Porter, unbelievable potential. He makes some plays that just leaves you shaking your head.
Again, the miss by Murray. Jazz trail by 5. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And Gobert kicks to Mitchell. The pass to Conley. Nice ball movement by Utah. It's good from long range. And the team has talked Greg about having high hopes for Porter. What does he need to do, though, to reach that next level?
And frankly, more maturity is going to lead to greater consistency. He missed his only season in college, missed his first season in the NBA, and this guy's still making up for lost time.
Tries from 7. Kicks it out to Gordon. Fires the 3. And another miss by Denver.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
Passes it to Gobert. Hit the crossover, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to go on Will Barton.
And if he gets looks that cleanly, Gobert becomes unstoppable. He makes good use of his body and just wills himself to a foul.
And last season, the NBA adopting baseball scheduling. Teams play in town and play 2 games against the host. Clark, you think that'll go away as the pandemic wanes?
Well, you know, some of the things that have been instituted in light of the pandemic may hang around. I'm not sure where this is going to go. The concern is, does it hurt ticket sales having the same matchup back-to-back? Obviously, the business side comes into play always. Regardless, though, I do think cutting down on travel will continue to be a focus going forward, as will be minimizing the number of back-to-backs in the league.
Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That's foul number 2 for him.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was 1 step late that time.
Here's Porter.
And teams have nights like this where the shots that you block just won't go down. That's when you have to rely on your defense, and that's the only way to stay in the game.
Back to Mitchell. In the corner, O'Neal with it. Releases. The shot by Mitchell, no good.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long?
Boy, that was a great dunk, and we've got a great game here.
Porter with the steal. Pass to Jokic. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
Conley gets the bucket.
And made only about a quarter of their shots in the first. Totally flat, but they bounced back and built the lead here with a much better second quarter.
Here's Murray. Plenty of room to knock down the shot. Murray's got the game tied up here for Denver.
In the mid-range, Murray can really make it happen now. He's just that versatile a scorer.
Conley kicks to Mitchell. Into the lane. Porter pulls it in. Porter's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Barton. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. To the middle. Here's Bogdanovich. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys. He does not lack for confidence. He shouldn't. I mean, this guy's a dangerous scorer.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime.
19.
Okay, David, much appreciated.
20.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Bojan Bogdanovich with a strong contribution so far in this one.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
Jordan Clarkson is out there with Joe Ingles. Then there's Rudy Gay. Then there's Whiteside. And it's Azubuike in at the 4 spot. That's the group right now for Utah. Rivers gets a wide open look. No good on the 3.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
Ingles passes to Whiteside. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
And you can tolerate gaps like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
Now Morris. Second half rolling along now. About a minute played here. Yes, that goes in.
I tell you what, he looks fresh coming out of halftime if that possession's any indication.
And the defense to me looks a little stale, like week old bread. I mean, they made that way too easy for him. They need to get back into the flow here.
Here's Clarkson. The shot's good on the assist by Engel.
Attacking inside. Clarkson plays with a chip on his shoulder, like he's trying to prove something every night. That's not a bad way to play when you're young and up and coming.
Morris outside. Green finds Rivers. Azubuike against Green. 5 on the clock. Haji. And the 3 ball is good. Haji's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
The Jazz with the timeout. Who wants a t-shirt? Make some noise. All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on, get loud for your Jazz dancers. All right, fans, that was the Jazz dancers.
Jazz trail by 4.
Make some noise for the fans.
Pass to Whiteside. Back to Clarkson. The pass to Azubuike. Clarkson outside. Gay dishes to Clarkson. And it goes down 2 points.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
Here's Dozier. He's covered by Gay. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. Here's Najee. No good with the triple. Jazz shooting 43% from the floor. Passes to Azubuike. Gay outside to the inside, and he uses both hands to jam it in.
The more he facilitates, the more effective Gay is, and it's good to see him concentrating on that part of his game.
Morris looking over the floor.
2 minutes remaining.
Down low and stolen by Whiteside. On the wing, Ingles. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
You know, the fact is he's not a lock from there, but he was open enough to where he should have hit that shot. It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
Jeff Green.
Jazz have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. And once you've played for 10 teams in your career, Clark, there should be some type of prize for perseverance.
Yeah, I hear you on that, Kevin, and I don't disagree with you. I mean, Jeff Green has always had tremendous talent. And just because you have great all-around skills doesn't mean you want to be a star or will be a star. Some guys are better suited to being complementary players, and I think that's who Jeff Green is and how he's been most comfortable with the teams that he's played on.
Here's Dozier. Utah with the rebound.
Boy, he has to put that one away. A solid opportunity gone awry.
Whoops, they pick off the pass. To the inside, here's Rivers, and finished off by Rivers.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
You know, those kinds of plays can be difference makers, game changers, momentum shifters, especially in a close contest where 1 or 2 possessions can impact the outcome.
Morris outside. Pass to Najee. Shot clock at 5. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Rivers has got 4 points this quarter. Clarkson against Morris. And Azubuike kicks to Clarkson. He dishes it to Gay. Azubuike on the wing. Back to Gay. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball.
All right, look who's coming onto the court.
In a moment now, as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Taking a look at the Nuggets. The wing set for them, Barton and Porter. Gordon and Jokic hold down the post for him. And it's Murray in at the guard position. Gobert with it, now defended by Jokic. 2 points, that one goes. That's 7 points for Mike Conley.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
Jokic finds Murray. Driving the lane, and then Murray with the jam.
Really well done that time by Murray. He's got a lot more moves than you think and ball skills that are deceptively good.
Conley with the 3. Pass to Bogdanovich. Mitchell with it. 3-pointer. Right side, Conley. Over Murray. Offensive rebound.
He knows his job. Gobert is there to own the glass and cash in on as many second chance opportunities as he can.
Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Murray, the pass to Jokic. Outside, Porter. And here is Murray. He takes it in, and it's Murray with the jam.
And you know finishes like this get Murray pumped up. He's a big-time dunker off the drive now. He'll sneak punch you if you're not careful.
And Bogdanovich kicks to Conley. Back to Bogdanovich. Stolen by Gordon. And the pass to Jokic. Shot on the wing, and he swishes it right through. Jokic has got the lead up to 8 now for Denver. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stance for Denver?
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ball game.
Yeah, and another thing, they've created a lot of turnovers, but they've also been able to convert when they've gotten out in transition.
Martin in the corner. Porter finds Jokic. From deep three-point range. A shot off that time. Now the Jazz take it the other way. This is it to Bogdanovich. And that one goes long.
Tell you what, that is a missed opportunity from mid-range for sure. With as little defense as was shown, should have made that one.
Back to Jokic. There's Porter with the three. A rebound by the Jazz. And Gobert kicks to Conley. With the drive. Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic has got 5 rebounds tonight. Martin passes to Murray. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. It's stolen by Gobert. Bogdanovich goes in. They need this one. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
Jokic sets the screen for Murray. Pass to Jokic. On the wing, Gordon. He is covered by Bogdanovich. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
And this is Gordon's sweet spot. An awesome dunker who loves getting in tight and wrecking the rim.
There's 45 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Conley feeling it out. Mitchell outside. Good. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
And he's a pure point guard with terrific vision. Conley finds open teammates at times before they realize they're open.
We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Now here's Murray. Denver needs to get off his shot. Here's Barton. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. So the Nuggets win it. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
Thank you. Two stellar teams on the offensive end, Smitty. What's the key tonight?
I think, B.A., which team can get a string of stops and can go on a run and limit their turnovers? Because, B.A., we both know these teams can pour it in.
So let's take a look at the Phoenix Suns starting lineup. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Ayton in at the 5 down low. And for Utah, the backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Royce O'Neal is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's Gobert in at center. Now here's Paul. Bridges on the attack, and the basket is good.
And this is CP3's game. He's all about trying to get his teammates involved.
Pass to Gobert. Back to Conley. Stolen by Ayton. In transition, here come the Suns. Booker for 3, and it's Gobert with a rebound. And they're pushing it up. The 3 from Mitchell. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. Mitchell's got 6.
At the arc, Donovan Mitchell can be devastating. He's a confident shooter who will take any look he gets.
Pass to Bridges. And here's Ayton.
Jazz foul, Royce O'Neal. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Paul passes to Ayton.
Utah foul, Rudy Gobert. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
That free throw misses.
At the line for the Suns, DeAndre Ayton.
And he sinks the second. Here's Conley. Just over a minute and a half in. Pass to Mitchell. Ayton against Gobert. Here's O'Neal. Shot clock at 5. The baseline J is on the way. Paul with some nice D.
I'm not sure what happened on that play. May have relaxed a little bit once he got to the rim.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
The officials were right on top of that one.
That's good from Bridges.
At the line for the Suns,
Bridges hits them both. Utah has gone 2 for 2 from deep to start this one. Outside Mitchell. Pass to Bogdanovic. Outside for Mitchell. Lets it fly. And the Jazz tack on 2 more. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far.
Well, despite all he's accomplished, Donovan Mitchell hasn't escaped criticism. Those saying he doesn't have what it takes to get to the next level. I'll tell you what, he's not letting it faze him, though.
Now here's Paul. 6 to shoot. Pass to Bridges. It's stolen by Bogdanovic. In transition, here come the Jazz. Gobert with it, and Bridges picks him up defensively. Gobert passes to Bogdanovic. 6 on the shot clock. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It goes on Chris Paul.
Rudy Gobert has real enthusiasm for the game. You don't earn multiple Defensive Player of the Year awards if you're not passionate about it.
And Grant, you talk about that criticism. Mitchell says he's fueled by it, but you know, it's not all hate. There's a lot of people saying Mitchell is Dwayne Wade 2.0.
Yeah, I mean, both super athletic combo guards. Mitchell at this point is a better outside shooter. Wade a better passer and defender. Look, I'm still taking Wade, but Mitchell is every bit of a star player in this league.
The Suns have gone 1 of 3 from the floor. For 3, Bridges connects from downtown. Bridges has got 7.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Outside Mitchell. Driving to the basket. And Mitchell with the slam.
I like that by Donovan Mitchell. Sacrifices his body and takes the hit. That's good offense.
Inside. Here's Ayton. On the wing, Crowder. And there's a whistle. That goes on Jay Crowder. That's his first foul.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Outside Conley. Stolen by Ayton. And stolen by Gobert. Bogdanovich against Crowder. Pass to Gobert. Outside Conley. To the paint. Here's Bogdanovich. He can't hit that time. And Phoenix the other way now. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. They get it again. Crowder outside. Second chance effort to the inside. And stolen by Gobert. Outside Conley. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Masterful control by Mike Conley, keeping his eyes on the rim and nailing the shot through contact.
Just a big-time effort for Donovan Mitchell, providing a lot of energy.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on, get right, you're good.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Jazz?
Their aggressiveness on D has been the most glaring aspect of this game so far. They have the heat turned all the way up in this first half.
One thing I've also noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off turnovers.
The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovich out there with Royce O'Neal, and it's Gobert in at the center position. That's the group for Utah right now. The three from Mitchell. Phoenix grabs the miss. Booker for three, knocks it down from distance.
Superb vision and decision by Jay Crowder. Rotating the ball, executing this offensively, flawless.
Pass to O'Neal. The three, kept alive.
Real smooth, guys. Great job with the tip in.
Those are the kind of plays on the offensive glass that can tell you a lot about a player. Crowder with it. Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter. Fires from deep. Booker can't get it to go. For Utah, they've gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Pass to O'Neal. The Suns clear it. Ayton's got 4 rebounds now. For 3, Bridges gets the 3 to fall. Bridges has got 10. Well, Grant, starting your career in the 50s.
Oh,
You know, actually 90s. Back then, we'd see teams usually score in the 80s and 90s. What do you think of the current scoring?
really, BA, the 50s? Wow. But it's crazy. I mean, back then, yes, every game was in the 80s and 90s. Now everyone averages at least 100 points per game. So I think it's been an interesting evolution of the game. And, of course, the fans all love offense. And these players and teams today are providing just that.
Utah leading. Outside Mitchell. Stolen by Bridges. And now the Suns fast break. Up the floor. And it's Crowder missing.
That was excellent contest, preventing him from making something that's usually automatic.
All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Bogdanovich, no good. Phoenix has gone 2 of 5 from deep here in the second. Booker against Mitchell. And an intentional foul right there.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Stolen by Conley.
Good eyes by the defense. Clearly, that's not where he wanted the pass to go, and he's frustrated.
Back to O'Neal. The 3 ball. The Jazz again can't hit. For Phoenix, they've gotten just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. For 3, Bridges. Yes. And it's Paul with the assist that time.
3 points.
Paul's got 3 assists in the game.
Starting to heat up now. He nailed 1 from behind the arc in the first quarter, 2 here in the second.
Pass to Mitchell. This one for 3. Sinks the tray. He's got 13.
Picking up right where he left off. Hit 2 triples in the first quarter. Now he gets another to fall.
Bridges finds Booker. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. Outside Bogdanovich. Now here's Gobert. Back to Bogdanovich. Pass to Gobert. Oh, rejected by Ayton. To the middle. Back to Crowder. Down low. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
Paul with it. He's picked up by Conley. Here's Ayton. And so the ball out of bounds. Ayton tucks it last.
This is what we talk about, valuing each possession, avoiding those kinds of mistakes.
1:11 left to play in the first half of basketball. Conley passes to Bogdanovich. Picked by Bogdanovich. Mitchell. Pass to Gobert. 5 on the clock. Back to Mitchell. It's hauled in by the Suns. Booker's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Crowder. Here he goes to the paint. Bridges passes to Crowder. Here's Ayton. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Great timing. That can be the difference between an assist and a turnover.
Outside Mitchell. Soft touch off the glass. Mitchell's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Throughout the evening, he's got to his spots, and the defense has not adjusted.
Paul against Conley. Paul passes to Booker. Yes, and it's Paul with the assist that time. Paul's got his 4th assist in this one.
Well, Booker can just bury you from the arc if you let him. He's a pretty efficient range shooter.
And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. It's and in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. What a game we're seeing from Donovan Mitchell.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
On the court right now for the Suns. They've got Landry Shamet. Johnson is out there with JaVale McGee. Then there's Abdel Nader. And it's Payne in at the point. Gay, the pass to Whiteside. Here's Azubuike. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
Here's Nader. Gets to the corner and hits it. Nader's got his first basket.
Again. I mean, just weak fast break defense.
Pass to Ingles. Now Gay. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
That's his first.
Gotta appreciate the physicality of Gay's game. A strong athlete who forces the D to hit him inside.
Both free throws good from Gay. About a minute played here in the second half. Clarkson against Payne. It's Shamet on the wing. And the call will go against JaVale McGee. That's his first foul.
His first personal foul. Second team foul.
And this game, folks, a close one here in Salt Lake City. Clarkson against Payne. Clarkson passes to Ingles. Clarkson outside. And a two-handed jam.
Hey, when in doubt, run the defender off the screen.
And you know, with a result like that, we'll see them run it again.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
side. Ingles to the inside. And it's Whiteside with a big finish.
I like that play by Joe Ingles. Doesn't have anything he wants, keeps the ball moving. Joe Ingles had career best almost across the board last season. As he enters his mid-30s, he's still improving.
Here's Nader from outside, off the mark. The Jazz have gone 3 of 3 in this second half. Clarkson against Payne. And it's Clarkson missing. And you think about Ingles' improvement. His game never predicated on athleticism. Smitty, that's a good sign.
It is. Size, shooting, passing. Slow-mo Joe has plenty of runway left.
Gay finds Whiteside. And here's Clarkson. Here's Azubuike. Ingles from outside. The shot that time not on target.
This is the shot they wanted to get. Right guy, right spot, wrong result.
Shamet, no good.
Off the mark once again. Terrible quarter for him thus far.
Ingles, good.
This run has been fueled by their Matador defense.
The Suns trailing. Outside Payne. Out left to the wing. Johnson passes to McGee. Back to Johnson. Clock at 6. And here's Payne outside. Phoenix no good that time either. The Jazz on offense. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. It's Shamet on the wing. And out of bounds. The Jazz will take it. So Utah ends up going with a new group. We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. Now here's Conley. Pass to O'Neal from downtown. And they'll get another chance. Back to Conley. Beyond the arc. Royce O'Neal, that one's good. O'Neal's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Here's Johnson. Lets it go from deep. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's O'Neal. Pass to Mitchell. Jacks up a 3. And again, it's Utah with a 3.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They've came in focused and they've executed.
Here's Nader. Fires the 3. The rebound by Bogdanovich.
You know, he was looking for revenge, trying to match shots from distance.
O'Neal misses. Inside. Looking to end the run. And the shot falls short that time.
The other team just looks more in sync and is riding the momentum.
You know what? This has always been a debate. Do you take the timeout?
And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. Jazz out in front, up by 15. After a quick break, we're coming right back with the start of the fourth quarter. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bojan Bogdanovich. And it's O'Neal in at the 3 spot. That's the group for Utah right now. McGee's shot is off. And a chance to add to the lead here.
Yeah, B.A., they should really stick with what they've been doing.
Pass to Mitchell. The 3 ball. Here's Gobert. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Conley passes to Bogdanovich. The Jazz with another miss.
Every player goes through this. When your shots aren't going down, it can ding your confidence.
Here's Nader. To And here is McGee, defended by Bogdanovich. The kick out to Johnson. 4-3. Utah with the rebound. Mitchell, the pass to Conley. To the middle. Here's Bogdanovich. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. And the Jazz lead by 17. The Suns have gone 0 for 3 in this fourth. Not good. Now a timeout called by Phoenix. And the wrist injury for Bojan Bogdanovich set him back a little in recent seasons. Remember, he had surgery in 2020 and slowly returning to form now.
And he makes them better. I mean, great skill level with size, a floor spacer who can also create his own shot off the bounce.
And the Suns going with a whole new group out there. The Jazz have gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. Let's go with a 3. The rebound by Bridges. Well, the Suns shooting just 28%. Lacking confidence on offense right now. Paul with the bucket.
Love watching Chris work in that mid-range area. Does a great job of carving out space for his shot.
Outside Mitchell. Pass to O'Neal. Takes the 3. They grab their own miss. Great positioning on the putback.
On the boards, Gobert is unstoppable, easily winning himself a second chance look.
Conley against Paul. Outside Booker. Phoenix calls timeout. And the Utah Jazz with 3 All-Stars last season. But Grant, it's safe to say that Rudy Gobert is their most important player when it comes to winning games.
You know, B.A., I think so. I agree. I mean, Donovan Mitchell is terrific. Definitely a star. But you factor Gobert's impact at both ends of the floor, he might just be the most important player on that team.
And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Jazz.
They've been playing such pesky defense. It's been very impressive, especially all the turnovers they've caused.
Their second chance points have been a story all night as well. That's just pure hustle.
Conley with the ball. Outside Mitchell from the arc. Crowder grabs the miss.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Count that one.
A really nice play by Booker. I mean, he gives you size out of the backcourt and can finish with either hand.
Pass to Conley. Now Gobert. Here's O'Neal. He's guarded by Bridges. Shot clock at 6. Here's O'Neal to the paint. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. And it's off the back of the rim. No good. They've got time on their side here, Grant.
And if they're smart, they'll milk the clock a little.
Gobert passes to Conley. Bogdanovich against Bridges. Right side, Bogdanovich. Here's Mitchell. It's hauled in by the Suns.
And it didn't register as an official block, but he did everything you want in disrupting that shot.
You know what he did? He timed it well and did a good job of contesting without committing the foul.
Barring a miracle comeback, this one is wrapped up. They were able to control the tempo and flow of the game, and it will end in a victory for the Jazz.
And, of course, they really dominated in the paint tonight.
They obviously came in looking to impose their will, attack the heart and soul of that defense, and it led to a lot of good looks.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Donovan Mitchell.
The scoring effort from him, unreal. Carrying this team, I mean, he was amazing tonight.
And the Suns miss again. Paul against Conley. Fires from deep. Doesn't go that time. Here's Paul. And that one's on target from the wing.
Quick trigger from Chris Paul, putting the shot up before the D can get on him.
Outside Conley. And so it's Utah easily grabbing this one. A competitive game, you have to feel like
And the Jazz start out with the ball. Now Conley. Pass to Mitchell. To the paint. Powell with the steal. It's tipped. And it's out of bounds to the Mavericks as Dallas retains possession.
Active hands from him as he's able to deflect that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
Now here's Hardaway. Back to Doncic. From 6 away. That doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field. And it's Utah's ball. Passes it to O'Neal. Inside. Hardaway with the steal. Mitchell against Doncic. Outside Hardaway. Drives to the hoop. Can't hit that one. Good work defensively by Conley. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Utah Jazz. Gobert with a screen on Hardaway. Mitchell passes to Gobert. Out to Conley. Banked in off the glass. Conley's got the first points up on the board here for Utah.
Mike Conley continues to perform at a high level. Over a decade as a pro, still doing work.
Hardaway passes to Porzingis. The three for Doncic. Traps in the tray.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And it's Utah's ball.
And Kevin, everybody's dissected Luka's offensive game, trying to find that weakness. And I'm just here to tell you, I don't think he has it.
O'Neal and the dunk by O'Neal.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive stop.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
Now, here's Doncic. Gobert with the block.
Well, let's remember, Rudy Gobert has got a 7'9" wingspan. Sometimes it's just easy picking sending it back.
Back to O'Neal. Gobert the pass to Mitchell. Gobert with a screen for Mitchell. Just 5 to shoot. Gobert, great positioning on the putback.
Well, Rudy Gobert securing the board and making sure to convert.
Doncic looking it over. Drops in the layup for two. Doncic has got 5 now. And the play of Doncic drawing comparisons to so many all-time greats. But, Greg, the one that stood out to me, they said he's a combination of Larry Bird and Magic Johnson. What do you think?
And it just makes sense. With his passing and shooting, you throw in the step-back game of James Harden, you start to see why he has become such a problem for this league.
And so it's Dallas with it, following the three-pointer by Utah. Outside Hardaway, and the dunk by Porzingis.
You know, when Porzingis is coming off as the cutter in a pick and roll, his desire is to score and finish the play.
Conley, the pass to Mitchell. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. O'Neal dishes to Bogdanovich. Back to O'Neal, and the foul on Dorian Finney-Smith. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Utah with the ball. Mitchell left side. 6 to shoot. The Jazz need to get off a shot here, and the basket is good.
Gobert has a thin frame, but make no mistake, he is physical and he relishes contact.
Outside Hardaway. The pass to Porzingis. Dallas needs to get off a shot. In transition, here come the Jazz. Sinks the three-pointer.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Outside Hardaway. Doncic with a screen on Conley. Hardaway passes to Porzingis. Back to Hardaway. Here's Doncic. The rebound by the Jazz.
It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it.
Here's O'Neal. Another shot. It's deflected, and so it's Utah, bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on, get round in your chance.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Utah Jazz.
And so far, these guys have done a fantastic job finding the opening man and getting some easy baskets.
Well, they've established their presence in the paint tonight also. And a lot of their scoring coming from down low so far.
Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with Gobert, and it's O'Neal in it for 3. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. Got that one up quick. Mitchell's got the lead up to 10 now for the Jazz. And Doris is a point guard running the show. When you look at options on the floor around you, your teammates, at what other position would you most like another big-time player?
You know, Kevin, I'm not sure I'm going to define it necessarily by shooting guard, small forward, power forward, or center. I think what I would say is it's always great to play with guys who have the ability to think the game quickly and at a high level, because those who can think it and combine that with skill are the most dangerous guys on the floor.
Doncic with it. He has 5. Hardaway with it. Conley picks him up. It's deflected. Finney-Smith. It's stolen by Gobert. Hardaway with the steal. Powell kicks to Doncic. The three-pointer off the mark. Utah leading by 10. Right wing. There's O'Neal with the 3. It's hauled in by Porzingis. Dallas has gone 0 of 2 from deep here in the second. Pass to Doncic. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Porzingis passes to Hardaway. 5 to shoot. Going inside. Gobert with the block. They retain possession. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. We have got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Conley against Doncic. Conley kicks to Mitchell. Lets it go with a three. Here's Gobert and slammed up by Gobert.
This guy doesn't need to get off his feet that much to get above the rim. Rudy Gobert making his presence felt.
Doncic passes to Hardaway. Back to Doncic. Yes, and it's Hardaway picking up the assist. That's 7 points for Luka Doncic.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
Conley against Doncic. O'Neal from long range. They grab their own miss. And Gobert kicks to Mitchell. Clock at 6. Second chance shot. It's rebounded by Doncic. Mavericks trail by 10. It's Powell on the wing. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Over in the corner, Doncic. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. To the middle. It's picked off. On the wing, Doncic. A three ball. That doesn't go either for Doncic.
Let's give some credit to the defense for how they're guarding this guy right now, because they're refusing to let him get comfortable.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Hardaway finds Doncic. To the inside for Porzingis. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Luka Doncic made it known early in his career he is one of the best passers in the NBA.
Conley the pass to Mitchell. You know, he rips it and jams it right over Porzingis. Wow!
Well, why did Donovan Mitchell win the dunk contest? Case in point right there.
Oh, the lob to Gobert. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Here's Powell. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
And it's Conley with the ball for the Jazz. Pass to Gobert. And Bogdanovich kicks to Gobert. Passes to Conley. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Well, inside, Mike Conley has got to be savvy, and he is in that instance.
Outside Hardaway. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Jazz leading by 10. 6-second difference between shot and game clock. There's the pass to Mitchell. Nice ball movement by Utah. Powell with the steal. Here's Finney-Smith. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's his first.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
At the line for the Mavericks.
Both shots good from the stripe. Here's Conley. From deep. It's rebounded by Dallas.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you hit a few in a row.
Thanks, David. And we'll...
The Mavericks, 18.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You have to like what you're seeing from Luka Doncic.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. On the court for the Mavericks. On out there with Jalen Brunson. Then there's Reggie Bullock. Then there's Maxi Kleber. And it's Marjanovic in at the 5, down low. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Jazz leading by 5. Clarkson outside. Pass to Ingles. He kicks to Whiteside. And here is Ingles. Whiteside finds Ingles. 6 on the shot clock. A shot missing. And it's Dallas the other way.
And much beloved in Salt Lake City, the Australian Joe Ingles is a glue guy for this team.
He's much more than that. He's absolutely one of the leaders of this team. He's outspoken on the court. He's not afraid to put an arm around the younger player and be that mentor. He's unselfish. Joe Ingles, simply put, he's a winner.
Clarkson passes to Azubuike. Whiteside sets the pick for Gay and finished off by Gay.
And it's always nice seeing Gabe put it down on the deck, utilizing that speed and just kind of blowing by the defense.
Brunson, no good. Jazz have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Gay dishes to Ingles. Here's the screen. There's the lob to the hoop. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
You know, it's never clear what Joe Ingles is thinking. The unpredictability of what he accomplishes in pick and roll is something special.
Kleber kicks to Brown. Pass to Brunson. Back to Brown. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. They get Hassan Whiteside. This is his first chance at the line tonight.
And last season he was successful 81% of the time when he went to the line, so he didn't waste a lot of opportunities.
So Utah ends up going with the new group. Here's Gobert. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Well, if you're on the defensive end, you can't fall for Rudy Gobert's tricks. This guy is very crafty at using that up fake.
And Gobert drops them both. Mavericks trail by 8. Passes it to Brown. Back to Brunson. Dallas again missing.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
And it's blocked. On the wing, Brown.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Now here's Bullock. Here's Kleber. Offline with his 3.
Yeah, this is turning into a slow start here in the second half. Seems like they left that offense in the locker room.
That's good for Mitchell on the assist by O'Neal. That's 7 points for Donovan Mitchell.
Well, you get a sense of the touch that Donovan Mitchell has as part of his arsenal. Inside the painted area, he can finish with either hand. That's a pretty play.
It's Brown with the drive. Gobert with the block. Knocked away. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Conley. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part. Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience. Not a single shot has gone down this period. It is the very definition of ice cold.
Brunson kicks to Kleba. There's 49 seconds left in the third. No good with the layup. Azubuike on the wing. Down low. Here's Whiteside. The pass to Azubuike. Here's Ingles. Shot clock at 6. Deflects the pass. Here's the break. Brown finds Brunson. To the left wing. Here's Marjanovic. Kept alive. That one's not going to go. From deep, Gay. And so it's the Utah Jazz enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on, get well.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. O'Neal is out there at Bogdanovich, and it's Gobert in at the center position. That's the group right now for Utah. Conley with the 3. Gobert the pass to O'Neal. Back to Gobert. The jumper's good from inside 6 feet. And the Jazz lead by 14.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
A completely new group on the floor for the Mavericks. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to listen in on what Jason Kidd was talking about with his players. He is not pleased. He told them they have to make a push right now. He said, look, we got to make a move or I've got to pull the plug. Pretty blunt stuff, Kevin. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Bogdanovich finds Conley. Back to Bogdanovich. Mitchell outside. Pass to Bogdanovich. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Puts it up. And Utah again with the bucket.
Well, it's all about decision-making in the pick and roll, and Donovan Mitchell making all the right choices.
And a deep 3 from Doncic. Rebounded by the Jazz.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive. Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Good on the 3-point shot.
Well, Doncic is never shy from 3-point opportunity. You give him a window, he will take it.
Now, here is O'Neal. Guarded closer. To the paint. Sweet move. Gobert. Powell pulls it in.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
Here's Doncic. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his first.
It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
This guy moves so well with the ball in his hands. And Doncic knows how to initiate contact and get himself to the line when he puts it on the deck.
Nice ball movement by Utah. Gobert against Powell. And Gobert kicks to Bogdanovich. Over Porzingis. They get it back. Powell against Gobert. Doncic with the steal. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. sinks the triple.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That'll be his second foul of the game. So it's Utah now. They led by as many as 18 points. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Guarded by Porzingis. Bogdanovich against Porzingis. Bogdanovich dishes to Gobert. Doncic with the steal.
What outstanding defensive anticipation and a poor decision passing.
Porzingis with a screen on Conley. Doncic from deep three-point land. And he recovers it. A second chance effort. Bullseye. Doncic has got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Mavs. Conley the pass to Mitchell. Powell against Gobert. We've got 1:18 left in the fourth quarter. 6 to shoot. Back to Mitchell. They could use a bucket. Nailed from three-point land. Mitchell's got 7 points for the quarter.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
The three for Doncic. That doesn't go either for Doncic. For Utah, they've gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for Utah.
What do you think was the deciding factor in this one?
I think you have to look at their field goal percentage. They just shot the ball much better than the opponent, and they were getting great looks all game long.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Rudy Gobert.
Boy, you couldn't help but notice how well this guy protected the rim. There was an intimidation factor thanks to his defense. No easy shots in his neighborhood tonight. The D feels like it's everywhere, and that pass should not have been made.
Inside. Powell, that's good.
Well, this is where Dwight Powell is in his element. All of those physical abilities coming to bear on the interior. Nicely done.
Bogdanovich goes in. And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Well, folks, that's going to do it.
starters, a lot of talent in the backcourt.
Oh, a sign of the times, B.A. Agility and skill is in demand, and that is on display tonight.
Here are the starters for Utah. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the small forward position.
One of the league's better floor generals, really over the last decade. Conley plays with an old-school pass-first mindset.
Jokic passes to Murray. From the stripe, he squares up and sinks it.
And hitting from the mid-range here and early. I mean, really give the defense just another thing to worry about.
Yeah, he's got to be a little bit more on their radar after knocking down something like that.
Now here's Bogdanovic. Outside Mitchell. O'Neal on the wing. He's guarded by Barton. Mitchell. It's deflected.
Porter standing at 6'10", but he's got that huge wingspan to swat that one away.
And about a minute gone in the first quarter. Barton finds Jokic. Now Murray. Back to Jokic. Lets the three fly. And it's Gobert with a rebound. You know, one thing Porter's been working on, finishing off contact.
Your defenders body him up whenever possible. He's young, so it's not easy to add a lot of muscle. But once he does, his game should reach another level at both ends of the floor.
Now here's Murray. Jokic passes to Barton. To the wing on the left. On the wing, Barton. Outside Porter. 5 to shoot. 17-foot shot on the way. Rebound, Utah. Here's O'Neal. About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. Out to the wing. Left side Conley. And there's another one for the Jazz.
A savvy playmaker with a great handle. Conley runs such a smooth pick and roll.
Murray against Conley. Murray passes to Jokic. And he can't get that one. And Utah will come the other way. Three-pointer, O'Neal. And they recover it. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Pass to Gordon. To end the run. Oh, clanks that one. He's 0 for 1 to start.
Still searching out their offensive game right now. 1 of 5 from the field to start this one.
Chalk up 2 there.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
For Denver, they've gone only 1 of 5 so far. Murray up top. He's guarded by Conley. Murray, shot is good.
And Murray gets creative around the basket. That time dynamic off the bounce.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Conley against Jokic. For 3, O'Neal bearing his second of 3 attempts.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
On the wing, Barton. Gordon outside. And Gordon with the big finish.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. Now here's Bogdanovic. What, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Gobert finds Conley. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
Barton against Mitchell. Barton, the pass to Jokic. Who poked away. Barton right side. Gordon on the wing. Barton with it. From down in the low post, it goes.
And Will Barton looks comfortable there down on the inside with the shot.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to O'Neal. Gobert inside. Porter's there. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It'll go on Michael Porter.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
And so Gobert nails both of them.
A defensive stalwart. Gobert knows this team expects him to be their anchor as well as rebound the rock.
Left side Murray. It's stolen by Bogdanovich. He got it up. Got a piece of it. And so it's Utah closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points.
Please welcome your Denver Nuggets dancer.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Jazz.
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range to this point. Always nice to start out like that.
I'm loving the ping-pong action of the ball tonight. A decent number of assists so far.
So the Jazz 5 right now. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovich out there with Royce O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the 5.
In the painted area at that kind of size, Jokic is a rock that's not moving around.
Here's Bogdanovich. After the Nuggets picked up a basket just a moment ago. Gobert passes to Conley. And it's good for 2. Conley's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Now here's Murray. And it's Denver with another.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
Mitchell, the pass to Gobert. Barton against Mitchell. Here's the 3. Gordon pulls it in.
That's his shot. And one, I'm sure, he wants back.
To the inside. Porter gets the bucket.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Utah leading. Second quarter, a little over a minute and a half in. Conley passes to Mitchell. And the 3 off target.
And they've been able to maintain this lead despite his inconsistency from the field.
Inside, back to Barton. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
NBA, that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Now here's Barton. And it's out of bounds to the Nuggets as Denver retains possession.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
Clock at 6, and here's Gordon from the arc, and it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far. Well, you were Rookie of the Year back in 1995, Grant. For young guys coming into the league, how difficult are expectations right out of the gate?
Well, rookies these days are way younger than when I played. I mean, I was 22 my first year in the league after 4 years in college. So, you know, I think we have to give these young players time to develop and learn how to become great in the NBA.
The Nuggets trail. And they're dialed in offensively.
Sure are. Staying in attack mode and at the same time playing under control.
Here's Murray. Conley with some nice D. Utah's gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Out of bounds, it'll be Nuggets ball.
Denver ball. Denver basketball.
Murray against Conley. Outside Murray. Pass to Barton. The 3 is up. No good.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Here's O'Neal. Murray against Conley. Basket's good. Conley's got 8 points.
And Conley loves to get into the lane, using his quickness and athleticism to perfection right there.
Murray passes to Jokic. Shakes him. Outside for Porter. Pass to Jokic. 6 on the shot clock. Fires top of the key. Doesn't go for him. So Utah will take it the other way. They've led by as many as 11.
The last few years, Jokic has led the league in touches, which is amazing, talking about a center in a guard and wing-driven league to be able to do that.
Now here's Porter. With a step back. Misses off the right iron. Utah's gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Down low. Here's Bogdanovic. Denver grabs the miss.
Yeah, better than giving up the layup. You want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's aggressive attitude defensively.
Now here's Barton. Pass to Jokic. And he converts the layup. Jokic has got 4 points this quarter.
Such an outstanding effort there for the big man to stay focused with his shot. Jokic, tremendous concentration.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. The kick out to Conley. Here's Gobert. Here's Bogdanovic. Jokic grabs the board. From deep, Barton. The shot, no good.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Well, and so a close game is... And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. We've seen Mike Conley really having a great game.
Through 2 quarters of play, he's been an excellent source of points.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Austin Rivers out there with Monte Morris. Then it's Green, and it's Dozier in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Now here's Clarkson. Whiteside, the pass to Ingles. Knocked away. Here's Dozier. And there are the Nuggets with another bucket.
They really picked up the energy level and have willed themselves back into this game.
Well, they didn't really have a choice at the position that they were. They had to fight hard. They've gotten that. They've outworked the other team, just fighting.
Utah with the ball, following the score by Denver. Whiteside for 3. Clock at 4. Clarkson finds Ingles. He shoots. Utah, the rebound. Whiteside. Not going to go that time. Finally, they have a chance to grab the lead. They haven't been in front all game.
And you really need to seize opportunities like this.
To the inside for the lead. He can't get that one to fall. And Utah will come the other way. And he lobs it up. Nice catch and finish on the lob.
Oh, what a pass. Those two read each other really well.
Looks like a play they've definitely run in practice. Pass to Najee. Morris against Clarkson. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
That's his first personal foul.
Well, a high-level floor general is what you get in Monte Morris, who's out there creating and not turning it over.
You know, you talk to the coaching staff here, they rave about Morris's high basketball IQ.
Well, anytime that coaches can put a guy in to slow down or speed up the offense and know that he's not going to just hand the ball to the other team, that's a luxury.
The Jazz have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. High post Whiteside. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. And there's Clarkson. That one's good. On the assist from Whiteside. And the Jazz lead by 3. For Denver, they've got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Pass to Najee. Clarkson against Morris. Oh, and a slam dunk by Morris.
Get up there, young fella. Sometimes as a point guard, you got to take it yourself.
Well, it's okay to be selfish when you can flush it like that.
Well, if he's calling his own number, there's a reason for it. There you respect the decision-making from him out there.
Back to Ingles. Here's Whiteside. Left side Ingles. That one a little long.
Yeah, that miss might stick with him for a little while. That's kind of a shoot-around jumper if I've ever seen one.
Pass to Dozier. Back to Rivers. Here's Najee for the lead. Rebounded by Gay. Clarkson for three. Rebound by the Nuggets. There's a minute 54 left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Pass to Dozier. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on Hassan Whiteside. Ties it up, and his next one could give him the lead. A line change here for Utah. And now they lead as the free throw drops in for him. Utah with the ball. Outside Conley. Gobert passes to Conley. Bogdanovich with it. Green covering. Mitchell drives in. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
And he's not shying away from the drive at all. Mitchell isn't afraid of the tough defense, and that tenacity gets him to the line.
And the Nuggets going with a whole new group out there.
Couldn't put them in the lead, but at least does enough to tie it up.
Outside Murray. Fires at the elbow. The rebound by Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich has got 4 rebounds in the game. Conley passes to Mitchell. Back to Conley. Here's Gobert. Defended by Gordon. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
With incredible agility and reflexes, Gobert excels above the rim.
Pass to Gordon. Jokic the screen. And that's out of bounds. Last touch by Jokic.
Yeah, that's a tough one. An experienced player in the pro game shouldn't be making that pass.
Utah has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Mitchell against Barton. Outside Conley. Pass to O'Neal. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Conley. Offline with a 3. The Nuggets have gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. Here's Gordon. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist. Gordon's got 7 points in the game.
And I like that from Murray. Not an extra dribble. Get the ball to the open teammate right away.
Conley passes to Mitchell. And here's Bogdanovich. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. That's the end of the third, and it's tied up.
Please welcome your Denver Nuggets dancer.
And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. So the Utah 5 right now. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Royce O'Neal is out there with Bojan Bogdanovich. And it's Gobert in at the 5. And for the Nuggets, they're shooting a nice 50% for the game.
Porter Jr. moving the ball well. Nice to have a wing player help to be a facilitator.
Outside Conley, pass to Gobert. Now Mitchell, he's guarded by Barton. The kick out to Conley. From the low block. Here's Gobert. And the layup is good off the glass.
I love the ferocity from Gobert. Snagging that board and getting the putback, he wasn't going to be denied.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Pass to Jokic for three. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 6 rebounds here tonight. The three from Mitchell with the tip. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Adds to their lead. They've been able to rely on him all night.
Now here's Murray. Martin outside. Lays it up and banks it in. Barton's got 4 points in the quarter.
And that's a big shot from Barton when his team really needed one. This guy taking the pressure head on.
On the wing, Mitchell. Here's O'Neal. He's guarded by Porter. Mitchell. Rebound by the Nuggets. Jokic has got 5 rebounds in the game. Porter finds Barton. Gordon with it. Out of bounds. It'll be Jazz ball.
Well, that's 2 teammates who need to reintroduce themselves to one another, not on the same page.
The Jazz have gotten only 2 of 6 attempts to drop in the fourth. We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Gobert passes to Bogdanovic. Knocks down the triple. And the Jazz lead by 3.
Oh, you love to see that kind of vision from Gobert. As much attention as he draws from the D, there's bound to be an open man, and he just got to find him.
And it's Murray finishing it off.
Get up there, young fella. Sometimes as a point guard, you got to take it yourself.
Well, it's okay to be selfish when you can flush it like that.
Well, if he's calling his own number, there's a reason for it. There you respect the decision-making from him out there.
Here's O'Neal. After the Nuggets picked up a basket just a moment ago. Had no problems knocking that one down. 1:57 left to play in the fourth quarter. Now Murray. Martin outside. Fires the three. Jokic. Tip back in for 2.
And Jokic, I think he thought he was with his brothers, wrestling around in there and bullied his way to grab that rebound.
Pass to Gobert. Martin with a steal. Gordon outside. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Porter finds Jokic. To the wing, right side. 6 to shoot. That one drops, and it comes off an assist from Porter. Coming down the stretch. We'll see if someone can capture the lead and hold it.
And that's been an issue. 5 lead exchanges tonight.
Murray against Conley. Pass to Bogdanovic. Back to Conley. From downtown. Bogdanovic, no good. Denver has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Murray passes to Barton. Back to Murray. There's 42 seconds left in the fourth. Shot from the mid-range. It's kept alive.
Yeah, Porter working very hard to keep the play alive and come up with some point production.
Gobert with a screen on Murray. Pass to O'Neal from outside the arc. The putback. It's good on the putback.
I love the relentless attitude he showed there. Got himself in great position under the glass.
They had the presence of mind to know exactly where the rebound was going.
They're just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
And here's Denver. They lead by 1. And he commits the intentional foul.
Donovan Mitchell. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for Denver.
Good on the first. And that'll put him up 2.
Pretty amazing to see how far Jamal Murray has come in this league. A guy who's capable on a night to just carry his team, put a ton of points on the board. And that high motor of his is something everybody appreciates.
And now we've got an intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
8 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's O'Neal. No dice from 9 feet. So it's the Nuggets taking the W in a close. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that's going to do it tonight, folks.
game. And the kind of game fans love to watch, Greg. Two offensive teams going head-to-head.
And the rules today favor offense, and that's why league-wide scoring continues to rise.
And checking out Utah's opening lineup, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Gobert is out there with Bogdanovich, and it's O'Neal in at the 3 spot. And the wide-open shot from Crowder, and a great assist by Paul as that one goes in.
When it comes to scoring the ball, this is where Crowder's at his best, off the catch.
Mitchell outside. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Mitchell outside. Driving in, and then Mitchell at the dunk.
I tell you, he's playing the game with pure excitement right now.
He capped off that dunk with some serious hang time on the rim. Now here's Paul. Passes it to Bridges. Good for the basket, starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And this is CP3's game. He's all about trying to get his teammates involved.
And with Chris Paul, he makes this team work, gets the most out of his teammates, and has done that wherever he's played.
Paul with the steal, and here they go. And the dunk by Booker.
And there he goes, Booker, showing off the vert.
And here's Utah. It's a 5-point game. Conley surveying the D. Now the pass to Mitchell. Off target from outside. As you said, Paul's teams often overachieve in the standing.
People still underestimate his impact. Sets up and improves his guys as well as anyone. He's the engine to this whole operation.
Ladies and gentlemen, your son, Dancers.
And it's Mitchell with the ball for Utah.
Your son, Dancers dance team.
To end the run. Bangs home the trifecta. Mitchell's got 5.
That's the result of hard work. Mitchell just gets better and better off the bounce.
Conley against Paul. And it's Bridges at the elbow over O'Neal. Crowder finds Bridges. He was all alone on that one.
Superb vision and decision by Jay Crowder. Rotating the ball, executing this offensively, flawless.
Now here is Conley. Pass to Mitchell. Bogdanovich. And it's Bogdanovich on the follow.
The uncanny ability to time the tip in. He does this night in and night out.
It's Crowder on the wing. On the wing, Booker. Back to Crowder from downtown. Rebound, Utah. Here's Bogdanovich. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Suns leading by 5.
Remaining in the first, 2 minutes.
Bridges kicks to Booker. Bridges attacking. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Sweet find there by Booker. All eyes on him with the ball. And Devin understands that. That has a nice feel for giving up the rock.
Now here's Conley. And there's the call on DeAndre Ayton.
DeAndre Ayton.
That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. And the dunk by O'Neal.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, defensively, your mantra at this point has to be no easy buckets.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Conley kicks to Gobert. The Jazz working the ball around now. Offensive rebound. And here's Ayton. He'll bring it up for the Suns. Leading by 5. Good on the triple. Booker's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for Phoenix.
And with Booker's mechanics and confidence, you're always going to assume he's going to make that.
Pass to O'Neal. Mitchell in the corner. Fires the 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Mitchell's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
He's hot this quarter, getting the shots he wants, and he's delivering.
Here's Ayton trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock.
At the arc, Donovan Mitchell can be devastating. He's a confident shooter who will take any look he gets.
Ball outside. There's the triple. Utah with the rebound. Now O'Neal. Conley kicks to Gobert. Mitchell looking it over to the inside. Bogdanovich, and Bogdanovich throws it down.
Because he attracts so much defensive attention, Donovan Mitchell often finds teammates all alone.
And so it's...
Ladies and gentlemen, your son's dancer. All right, we'll be coming out of the...
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And from what we've seen, guys, from Phoenix, what do you guys see?
Well, they use the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
You know this, the team that dictates the pace typically rules the roost. We see that here early on.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. Taking a look at the Jazz, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the two guard. O'Neal is out there with Bogdanovich, and it's Gobert in at the center. Utah has gone 3 of 4 from long range in the game.
And you look at Mike Conley's game, just a steady floor general and deadly accurate as a shooter.
And Greg, I'm not sure he gets enough credit for how he competes on the defensive side. At 6'1", he's given up size on a nightly basis, but he won't let you pick on him. He gets after you.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Jazz.
They've gotten a lot of high-quality shots in the paint early on. That was clearly part of their game plan coming in.
Also, guys, the passing has been terrific in the first half. They'll be happy with all those assists.
Now Bogdanovich after the missed three from Jay Crowder. Here's Conley. Good work defensively by Crowder.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
A nice shot by Booker.
And he's got plenty of range and the confidence to match. Booker believes he's going to hit every three he takes.
Ladies and gentlemen, your son, dancer. All right, fans, that was the son's dancers dancing. Make some noise.
The Jazz shooting impressively throughout at 62%. Conley kicks to O'Neal. Got a piece of it. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Bridges.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
This is called an effort play. Terrific hustle at the defensive end.
Now here's Conley. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And now the Suns, a fast break. Lets it go from deep. And there's Bridges on the assist by Ayton. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Suns.
Their aggressiveness on D has been the most glaring aspect of this game so far. They have the heat turned all the way up in this first half.
And also, how about the fact defensively they're getting that backboard and getting out in transition, especially in this first half.
Now here's Ayton. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now tonight. From 11 feet away, the shot by Mitchell, no good. Suns leading by 3. Paul with the ball. He's picked up by O'Neal. Bridges for 3. Paul passes to Ayton. On the wing, Bridges. Stolen by Michael Conley. Mitchell wide open. Buries it from 3-point range. Mitchell's got it all tied up now for Utah.
Good play to get the ball to one of the league's best scorers. Mitchell says, thank you very much.
Bridges outside. Phoenix no good that time either. And stolen by Ayton. Here's Booker. Second shot opportunity. Gobert with the block.
What a block by Gobert. You expect that from a player who has led the league in blocks.
And here are the Suns now. Paul outside. Clock at 6. Phoenix needs to get off a shot. Here's Ayton. It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. And so many teams looking to space the floor. Greg, how many non-shooters can you play and still have a good offense?
Well, I think most teams go 4 out, meaning you got to have at least 4 guys that are a threat on the perimeter, keeping a vertical spacer at that dunker spot. But if your dunker can also shoot, man, that puts even more pressure on the defense.
Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And this is something Conley's worked on since entering the league, his ability to stretch the floor.
To the middle. Here's Ayton. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Ayton's got his first bucket of the night.
Utah timeout call.
Utah calls timeout. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
And one thing about Donovan Mitchell, Steve, he is always learning, always evolving.
Yes, he is, Kevin. Devours film, seeks advice from other star players, and he's not afraid to get out of his comfort zone. He has ambition for greatness.
And here is Mitchell after Devin Booker getting his shot to go from deep. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. The Jazz with another miss. Phoenix has gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. 6 of 13. Crowder with the steal. Here's Bridges. No good that time. And Utah the other way now. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. O'Neal passes to Conley. And he drives in. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
Ball against Conley. Pass to Booker. Launches it. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And Utah turns it over again.
Coming onto the floor for the Jazz.
1 second left. He doesn't hit that one. So a tie game here as we finish the first half.
Your Suns.
All right, David, thank you. And
The Jazz, 28.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You know, guys, Devin Booker has been exceptional here.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
So with Paul on the bench, here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. They've got Cameron Payne. Johnson is out there with JaVale McGee. Then there's Landry Shamet, and it's Nader in at the 3. Here's Clarkson, following the basket by JaVale McGee. And that one good from Clarkson. Now here's Payne. And there's the pass to Shamet. And the 3 off target. And here's Clarkson. He brings it up for the Utah Jazz. Gay finds Ingles. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Puts up a 3. The shot's good from McGee. And the Suns lead by 2.
You need guys who are willing to make the next pass. Shamet doesn't rack up a lot of assists, but he's unselfish.
Pass to Azubuike. Stolen by McGee. Pass to Nader. Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. And out of bounds as the Jazz gain possession. Utah has gone 5 of 9 when they put up the three-point shot tonight. Clarkson surveying the floor. Shamet with the steal. Shamet on the wing. Ingles with the rebound. The Jazz shooting certainly a key for them in this one. 55% from the field. Gay kicks to Ingles. Gay inside. Rebound by JaVale McGee.
Woo, blown opportunity right there. Won't get many chances easier than that one.
Johnson wide open. He fires. And the Suns miss again. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. From deep Ingles. Here's Azubuike. Can't connect from short range.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
He had stolen by Ingles. Whiteside kicks to Clarkson. And he's good on the three ball. Clarkson's got his second bucket tonight.
Good poise, good pass from Whiteside. Hassan with beautiful vision on that play.
Now here's Payne. He's covered by Clarkson. Out left to the wing.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
And Whiteside sends it back.
Whiteside gives enough space, waits, elevates. Quality block shot by the big fella.
And Azubuike kicks to Clarkson. It's Gay with the drive. And the jam by Rudy Gay.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
This is a close-knit group. They feed off one another's energy.
Here's Shamet after the basket by Utah. He can't get that one. Gay scanning before. In the corner, it's Clarkson. Off target from three-point range. Suns trail by 3. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure. That's a look you cannot pass up. It's also one you shouldn't miss.
He kicks it to Azubuike. Plays it up off the glass. Azubuike's got the lead up to 5 now for Utah.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded out game.
Passes it to Nader. 43 seconds left to play here in the third. Back to Payne. The pass to McGee. 6 on the shot clock. And the Jazz pushing it up now. And then Gay with the dunk.
Pushing in transition. Rudy with the size, the athletic ability, the scoring ability. He can finish.
Payne with it. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Pass to Shamet. Looking to end the run. And it's Hassan Whiteside with the rebound.
I don't know how many misses that is in a row, but I know it's ugly.
Gay can't get it to go. Pass to Nader. And so it's Utah bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They're feeling very confident shooting the ball with.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns dancer.
And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up. Keep the ball moving. You're going to keep the defense on its heels.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. And so in the game for the Jazz, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the 5 down low. Back to Mitchell. Over Booker. And it's Mitchell missing. Suns trail by 7. Bridges right side. That 3 off the mark. To the left side wing. Bogdanovich inside. He's against Crowder. A nice shot by Bogdanovich. And the Jazz lead by 9.
Has a great combination of height and body frame. Bogdanovich can keep up with the defenders physically.
Paul against Conley. Bridges inside the three-point line. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got 6 assists in the game. Outside Conley. This one for 3. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Ayton's got 7 rebounds in the game. Booker the pass to Paul. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
That's just his first turnover of the night. What a steady, efficient game he's played thus far.
Utah leading by 7. Outside Conley. Mitchell outside. Passes it to Gobert. The Jazz working the ball around now. Booker against Mitchell. A shot, no good. The Suns go the other way with it. A shot by Paul, nobody around. A quick shot there, and it's off target. O'Neal passes to Bogdanovich. Back to O'Neal. And the dunk by O'Neal.
And his teammates appreciate the unselfishness. Bogdanovich willing to get it to his open guys.
Conley against Paul. He dishes it to Booker. Phoenix, no good that time either.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
And so Booker will bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. They trail by 9 points.
Rare for him to get a wide open shot from mid-range and fail to connect.
And it's out of bounds to the Jazz as Utah retains possession. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Hands it from downtown. And the Jazz lead by 12.
Late reaction defensively. He quickly takes advantage, grows their lead.
You can't afford to give him space. Those kinds of mistakes have been the story of this game.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Paul kicks to Crowder. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Kicks it out to Booker. Fires for 3.
You see the aggressiveness on defense. I love when Mitchell uses his leaping ability to block shots.
Jazz leading by 12. And here is O'Neal. From deep three-point range, Crowder pulls it in.
There was a mix-up defensively. Left him all alone. He just couldn't hit it.
Here's Bridges. Sinks that one from the post. And that's 13 points for Mikal Bridges.
An awesome distributor. Booker's floor awareness and understanding of when to dish it is a real weapon.
Outside Crowder. Here he goes. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got assist number 7 for him tonight. Jazz have gotten only 3 of their 9 field goal attempts to go down since the end of the third. Pretty cold down the stretch. Another miss by Utah. Suns trail by 8. Takes a 3. Good! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
And this has been Crowder's role for a while now. Often shoots more 3-pointers than 2-pointers.
Outside Conley. Driving to the basket. Keeps it alive. It's rebounded by Paul. Booker inside. Covered by Mitchell. And count it. This shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
And love how fearless Booker can be. Even the foul doesn't deter him from finishing off his business. And really just a great rhythm at the line, whether it's a big lead in the first quarter or with the game hanging in the balance.
Conley with a wide open look. Another miss by Conley.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
Now Mitchell. And so it's Utah who scraped by with the win. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight, folks.
almost every night, Clark. Another great backcourt matchup.
Well, B.A., this league is so stacked with tremendous guards. I mean, all-star caliber guards all over the league, and it really creates a situation where being able to choose guards for the all-star game is just virtually impossible to not leave somebody off that's deserving.
So here are the Jazz starting five. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Royce O'Neal is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's Gobert in at the 5, down low. Now here's Hardaway. Back to Doncic. And Gobert with a block.
And just a top-tier shot blocker in the league. Gobert's massive wingspan is a huge reason why he wipes away all those shots.
Here's Conley. Pass to Gobert. Bogdanovic against Porzingis. Bogdanovic passes to Conley. Outside Hardaway. Doncic on the wing. Pure from three-point range.
You know, often once Luka gets the ball, it's all over. It's all she wrote. He's well positioned to finish that catch and shoot.
Conley passes to Bogdanovic. Takes it inside. Back to Conley. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom. You know, using his size advantage there to rip down that board in traffic.
Oh, deflected. And a fast break now. The Mavericks on the run. Here's Porzingis. From deep three-point range. Back to Powell. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
And Powell, with that long body of his, does a nice job going at the defense and forcing them to foul.
And so Powell nails them both. And about 2 minutes into the first quarter here. Conley with the ball. Picked up by Powell. Back to Conley. Outside Bogdanovic. Left side Mitchell. Pass to Gobert. Clock at 6. Inside. That shot is good by O'Neal.
One of the league's better floor generals, really over the last decade. Conley plays with an old-school pass-first mindset.
Now here's Doncic. To the paint. Here's Powell. And Powell with the stuff.
Such confidence as a passer. He hits guys in stride. It makes it look easy.
The Jazz have gone 3 of 3 out of the gate. Pass to Gobert. Bogdanovic against Porzingis. Outside Mitchell. Back to Bogdanovic.
2 minutes remaining.
The Mavericks pull it in.
That's the shot you hope for. Right at the rim. Just couldn't capitalize.
Well, you know, coming off knee surgery last season, Porzingis got off to a slow start, literally. He struggled to move his feet defensively, and even offensively he struggled. It takes a lot of time to get back to full strength when you're coming off that much missed time and that kind of injury.
Outside Mitchell. And he drives in. And Mitchell with the slam.
The burst and power of Mitchell on full display. This guy's incredible.
Clark, it was rumored that the Mavericks explored the market for Porzingis last season.
Well, we know how good he can be when he's healthy, B.A. And the question has been, can he stay healthy? That's been a challenge for him thus far, and that may have led to some of those rumors you heard.
Dallas, no good that time either.
This has not been his best quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
Now here's Doncic. Powell outside, and Mitchell over to help. The three. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to O'Neal. Back to Gobert. He's off on the layup. Oh, got a piece of it. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Now here's Doncic. Check by Mitchell. Doncic against Mitchell. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Finney-Smith. Dallas, no good that time either.
There wasn't much defensive resistance there, guys, but somehow he blew it anyway. Missed opportunity.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Jazz out in front.
Ladies and gentlemen, your average dance team. All right.
Yeah, this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And from what we've seen from the Jazz, what's your take so far?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
Finney-Smith at small forward with Porzingis at the 4. Luka and Hardaway, they make up the backcourt, and it's Powell in at the 5. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Three-pointer, O'Neal. Porzingis grabs the board. Porzingis has got 4 rebounds in the game. Doncic outside. Launches it. Dallas no good that time either.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch. And the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
And Grant, back when you played, were there certain types of teams that gave you more trouble, whether it was size or athleticism or maybe shooting?
Well, back in my day, I mean, the big, strong teams had a huge advantage. They could really beat you up and plant big guys inside, which really made it difficult getting to the rim.
And the lob disrupted. Not to be. Pass to Finney-Smith. Buries it down low. Finney-Smith's got his first bucket in this one.
Nice recognition there by Porzingis. He's getting better and better as a passer.
Outside Mitchell. Three-pointer. Yes. Great play by Conley to set it up.
And they found a nice flow offensively here in the second period.
Yeah, and that field goal percentage zooming upwards is now above 50%, which is pretty strong.
Now here's Hardaway. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Pass to Finney-Smith. And stolen by Gobert. No good there. And the Mavericks going the other way now. Powell with it, and it's Gobert picking him up. Now Powell. Doncic outside. Three-pointer off the mark.
Even with every shot clanging off the rim, he seems determined to keep hoisting up these threes. It might be time to get inside of that arc.
Shut out from beyond the arc in the first quarter. He's now got 2 for the game.
Now here's Doncic. There's the 3. Here's Porzingis. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Dominant play from Porzingis on the glass, securing the ball and finishing the play strong.
Doncic against Conley. Outside Bogdanovich. Gobert finds Conley. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Kristaps Porzingis picks one up.
And after 14 years in the NBA, Mike Conley finally an all-star in 2021. And he richly deserved it. A 3-time Joe Dumars Trophy winner for sportsmanship, like yours truly. I mean, he does it the right way.
Now here's Doncic. Quarter number 2 and around 3 minutes gone by. Pass to Finney-Smith. Back to Doncic. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. And stolen by Hardaway. And they're on the run. Here's Finney-Smith. Hits the three-pointer. Finney-Smith's got 5 points now in the quarter.
You know, he's really a good passer for a big man, guys. Porzingis very solid at setting up his teammates. Mitchell, the pass to Gobert.
O'Neal on the wing. He's marked by Finney-Smith. Back to O'Neal. Shot clock at 6. Picked by Bogdanovich. And he lobs it up to the rim. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. The Mavericks trailing. We've got 1:13 left to play in the half. Mitchell against Doncic. This one for 3. The rebound by the Jazz. Gobert's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
How many shots has he missed this quarter? Might be time to find offense elsewhere.
Now here's Bogdanovich. Looking for his first basket still in this one.
His shooting has been fantastic, and this team has leaned on him.
Powell, a screen on Mitchell. Looking to end this cold spell. And Doncic with the lay-in.
It took 6 attempts, but he finally hits a shot.
2-for-1 opportunity if they can time it right.
Great way to end the quarter.
Gobert with a screen on Doncic. Conley passes to Gobert. Conley against Doncic. And that one's good from Conley. Conley's got 7.
And they've really been more consistent from the field this quarter.
Adding to their lead, and you see that field goal percentage for the game steadily heading north.
He gets it in there.
Well, you know, guys, the combination of strength and height for Porzingis allowing him to take on physical defense much better.
Outside Mitchell. Conley finds Gobert. Outside Mitchell. Just a big-time effort for Donovan Mitchell. Providing. All right, good stuff, Allie.
24.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. What a game we're seeing from Donovan Mitchell.
Yeah, tonight, he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
So, the Utah 5 right now. They've got Rudy Gay. Jordan Clarkson is out there with Joe Ingles. Then there's Hassan Whiteside. And it's Azubuike in at the 4.
They have a decent advantage in regards to rebounding.
Especially when you're scoring the ball at a decent clip the way they have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead.
Now here's Whiteside. It's tipped. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Kleber. And Utah has possession. Their biggest lead of the game was 9.
Attacking inside. Clarkson plays with a chip on his shoulder, like he's trying to prove something every night. That's not a bad way to play when you're young and up and coming.
It's good. Brunson's got his first points of the game.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
You know, for a 15-year guy who has battled through injuries, Gay can still get off the floor and be highly productive. He's still explosive. So you can't sleep on this guy just because he's got some miles on his legs. He can still go.
For the finish, and the jam by Brown.
Oh, man, he got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open.
And I like it. I mean, some coaches might want to see just a sure-handed lay-in there, but for me, I don't mind a little extra.
And so it's Utah with it. Following the score by Dallas. Just 5 to shoot. Whiteside. And that's a foul called on Hassan Whiteside. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
For Dallas, they've got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. And here's Brunson to the middle. Here's Kleber. Pass to Brown. Kleber outside. Brown inside. Ingles defending. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
And even though his games played have been up and down, Clark Gay has been very consistent in his production over the years.
Yeah, he'll give you solid shooting and rebounding, B.A. I mean, he's a versatile defender. And I think he's a much more disciplined player at both ends now, and that typically happens the longer you are in the league. You learn how to fold them and when to go.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
A line change here for Utah. Now here's Kleba. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
Mitchell, the pass to Bogdanovich. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. And the Jazz lead by 4.
The defense pays so much attention to Mitchell, and as a result, it opens the floor for everyone else.
Tipped away. Outside Conley for 3. O'Neal.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
On the wing, Mitchell, defended by Brown. Here's O'Neal. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. Outside for Mitchell. Drills it from deep. And now a 7-point Jazz lead.
It does a lot for their spacing when Mitchell's draining threes. That's what they want from him. He can really open things up for their bigs inside.
Now here's Brunson. Here's Kleba. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in.
Outstanding execution. Good job working the ball inside.
Conley against Brunson. Conley passes to Mitchell. Back to Conley. Drives to the hoop. And the shot goes down. Conley's got 9.
And Conley loves to get into the lane, using his quickness and athleticism to perfection right there.
Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense, given the situation.
Now here's Kleba. To the right side. Here's Marjanovic, defended by Whiteside. Marjanovic can't hit. Utah's gone just 1 of 3 from deep since the break. The open shot by Ingles. That one doesn't drop. Now the Mavericks take it the other way. And now the Jazz on the run in transition. Back to Gay. Shoots over Kleba. And it's Gay with the miss. The Mavericks have gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Brown passes to Brunson. Back to Brown. Down low. Here's Marjanovic. Banked it in off the glass. Marjanovic got his first 2 points.
Woo, just selling the defense on the pump fake.
Clarkson outside. Ingles from outside. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And that'll do it for the third quarter.
All right, look who's coming out of court. Come on.
And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
Boy, that's a nice asset to have. It's a huge boost to any offense, too. It adds a whole nother dimension when you've got a big guy that can pass.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. We've got Boban Marjanovic, Maxi Kleba out there with Reggie Bullock. Then there's Jalen Brunson, and it's Brown in at the shooting guard position. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. And the Mavericks going with a whole new group out there. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, guys, I got a chance to hear what the head coach of the Mavericks said to the team. He said, guys, you don't have to chuck up the first 3 you see. Keep your heads up. Keep looking for the best option. Let's see how they respond. Back to you guys.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Now here's Gobert. Pass to Mitchell. The 3 is up. They get the rebound. And Gobert with the stuff.
I love the ferocity from Gobert. Snagging that board and getting the putback, he wasn't going to be denied.
Outside Hardaway. Outside Porzingis. Doncic outside. Can't get it to drop. Good work defensively by Mitchell.
Yeah, that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly.
Pass to Gobert. Back to O'Neal. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for the Jazz?
Well, their passing has been picturesque, a thing of beauty in both halves. More than a few of their baskets have come off assists.
The other thing, they continue to fill it up from three-point range, making it look easy.
Hey, with that length, Porzingis is always a threat to block shots. I mean, when he matches that length with really good energy and awareness, he can be a good defender.
Nails it from beyond the arc.
How impressive is Doncic? This guy is incredible at stepping up in big moments.
Picked by Gobert. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. Conley's got his 4th assist in this one.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Now here's Doncic. Hardaway, the pass to Doncic. Back to Hardaway. 5 to shoot. Porzingis with a screen on Conley. Hardaway, no good. For Utah, they've gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the 4th. Mitchell up top. Now covers. Gobert with the bucket.
And for Gobert, his offense continues to catch up with the elite defense. He's becoming a legitimate two-way threat.
Now here's Doncic. Pass to Porzingis. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession. A minute 53 left in the final quarter. Doncic. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Utah leading. Outside Conley. And there's the lob. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. It's an even 3-on-3 break. Porzingis with it. He's picked up by Conley. Porzingis sets a screen. Doncic passes to Porzingis. And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
Doncic taking pride in setting the table for his teammates. I love his unselfishness.
Pass to O'Neal. On the wing, Mitchell. Over Porzingis. And stolen by Porzingis.
Things aren't looking good here. I mean, they need points, and they need them now.
It doesn't look good, even with a quick bucket here.
And Doncic launches from deep. And it's good. And now they trail by just 4.
Way downtown, Doncic testing the limits of his range there.
Outside Conley. The Jazz with another miss.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Doncic, no good. There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. And it's Bogdanovic off the drive. And then Bogdanovic with the dunk.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit. That is super efficient, getting in deep and then taking advantage.
Doncic against Conley. And so it's Utah who scraped by with the win. Allie, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up.